Poppy K and her bookish thoughts, adventures with ogres and astronauts. Poppy K and her bookish thoughts. Poppy K, subscribe, like, comment and share.
Hello everyone. Well, I am coming to you from my sick bed. I am still not feeling 100%, but I thought I'd better get this vlog started. I am at the moment just listening to A Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas, just because I want to connect all of the things that have happened in Crescent City. So this is something that I'm just doing in between, so that's basically like my little in-betweeny type thing, so I'm not really gonna dwell on that too much. However, this is what I want to read this week. It is A City of Brass by S.A. Chakrabarty, and I got this for Christmas. I got a big Christmas package from Books to Door, so this is like one of my buys from there, so I'm going to decide to read that. I think there is two more. Whether or not I'll be able to get them all done, I don't know, in the week, but I don't know, because it's quite small writing, plus I'm still not feeling 100%, so we shall see what happens. But yeah, as I say, I'm just reading this. I'm going to read this, then Akatar, and then I'm going to do it that way, only because I want to get into both worlds so I can figure out in my head what I have just read in Crescent City. So anyway, right, I am going to go now because my face is just, I mean, I look ill. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Well, hello. I am feeling 100 times better than I did yesterday. I'm literally just catching up on, I have not filled in my journal for a little while, my reading journal, and I am doing a little bit of weekly planning. So I'm doing that. But over the last week, when I went back to work from my holiday, I want to see if I can find some of the links from CC 1, 2 and 3, Crescent City, in the Thorn of Roses, oh dear me, perhaps I'm not better yet, the Throne of Glass and the Akatar, so A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I am listening to these at work. This one I have tabbed in the past. I didn't tab this one, but I think I'm going to have to reread it again, just because there was quite a few little bits in there. But I'm going to read like this one first and then this one. I think I've already explained this. So these I'm sort of listening to while I'm at work, just to see if I can pick up on anything that was mentioned in the other book. However, and I haven't started it yet, so please don't come for me, I am going to be reading A City of Brass by S.A. Chakrabarty. I have not really that much idea about what this book is all about. I really wish I had an idea of how to speak, because that would be a really good thing for me to do. So I have got this one. I have got here in my bookcase, just here. I got the Kingdom of Copper and the Empire of Gold as well. So I do have the trilogy. So I don't know whether I'll be able to get all three read in this book, in this vlog. However, I am going to, this is what I'm going to concentrate on for now. It is what it is, and that's all that is, because obviously I am going through my Sarah J Maas thing as well, so that is sort of what I'm doing throughout this vlog. But I just wanted to come on and give you a little update on my health. I feel a heck of a lot better. Yesterday I couldn't even get out of bed. Today I've actually managed to do a little bit of skincare, put a little bit of mascara on, even brush my hair, and do a little bit of housework. So, you know, back to work tomorrow, so I thought I'd just relax for the rest of the day. We've got a nice Sunday roast cooking. I've just made myself a nice coffee, and that is why my voice still sounds a little bit bleh, but I am getting on with life. So trying to catch up with life, trying to get ahead. So yeah, that's my little update. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, hello. I am roughly about halfway. I have very mixed feelings about this book. We are following, I can't remember, see, I can't even remember what her name is. Nahari. This book is told with two POVs. We have Nahari and Ali. Nahari is an orphan. She thought she was an orphan, and she has basically brought herself up. She is a con artist, so she goes around conning people and robbing people and whatnot. But she also can heal. She's a healer as well. So if she gets injured or something like that, she can heal herself. So she is doing this, for want of a better word, seance. And she calls to her a person who is then tasked with taking her back to her kind. She obviously didn't know that she held magical powers or whatever, and just now, halfway through the book, she has got to the Brass City. Now, from the other point of view, we are following the prince, Ali. Now, I haven't really bonded with him very much, I don't think. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know whether it's the way that the book is written or what have you. It's a slow burn, I would say. because we have only got to the Brass City halfway through the book. Whether or not that's like just because I'm used to books that sort of like just get straight into it, I don't know. So I don't know is the answer. Halfway through, I'm hoping that we are now, because we're in the Brass City and Ali is in the Brass City, I'm assuming that these two are going to get together. However, Nahari has kissed and had a little fumble with, what is his name? Dara, I think. And so I think there could possibly be a little bit of a love triangle going on. So we will wait and see what happens. But right now, it's probably about a 2.5 to a 3 star read at the moment. It's quite underwhelming. So I'm not really enjoying it that much, and now I'm sitting here in my living room looking at my bookshelves going, what else can I read, what else can I read? So that cannot be a good thing. So I am gonna endeavour to see, now that we're actually in the city of Brass, to see what happens. So I will give you an update when I get a little bit further on. Hello. So I have finished The City of Brass by S.A. Chakrabarti, and I have very mixed feelings about this book. Whereas the atmosphere and the world building were really, really good, in a way that when you are introduced to certain places, certain atmospheres, what's going on. So for example, let's say, you know, we're there enjoying a meal, you could smell the food, you could taste the food, you could see the food, the way that the streets are described, the way that just the descriptions of everything takes you into that world. That was great. Now, I understand this is the first of 3 books, so I might have to take that into consideration. I found it very, very slow. I think the last time I spoke to you, I was halfway through, so I've managed, obviously, to finish it. The last couple of chapters, maybe the last 50 pages, kind of piqued my interest a little bit. So I think what I am going to do, I'm not going to go straight into it, but I will read the next book. I was nearly DNF'd it, and then I was like, well, maybe I'll just say that I've read it and that's it. But because of the last 50 pages, I'm going to go into the next one at some point. We are following 2 characters, Nahri and Ali. And there are, at the end of the book, some plot twists which, as I say, gained my interest a little bit, and that's what then makes me want to read on to the next book. I have had this on my Kindle for such a long time. I mean, when did it come out? 2017? Yeah, 2017. So I've definitely had it on my to-read list for a long, long time. It was okay. It was okay. I think I'm going to give it a 3.5, maybe a 4 star, but I think because of, you can't give it a 3.5, can you, on Goodreads, I'm going to give it a 4 star, because it was probably, I would probably say, well, because of the last 50 pages, it bumped up maybe to a 3.75, but not the best book I've read. I just think because it's a first book, as a lot of first books are, there's a lot of info dumping, world building, characterization and all that kind of thing. So now we've got that set to and done, as I say, when I go into the next one, but I'm not going to do that straight away. So that was how I felt about that. I really don't know what I'm gonna read. I think I'm just looking at my little book. I've got my bookshelf here of books that I have bought recently, and I might go for A Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I don't know, or I might do one of my Lumacrate books. We shall have to wait and see. You will see what I pick up next week. It is more than likely going to be that, because that's another book that's been on my to read list for quite a while. But yeah, as I say, I would give this a 3.75. So not much more I can say about that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!